Lesson 7 for February 6 to 12, Defeat of the Assyrians, read by Dr. Percy Harrold. Friday, February 12. From Prophets and Kings, page 342, we read, "Only by the direct interposition of God could the shadow of the sundial be made to turn back 10 degrees, and this was to be the sign to Hezekiah that the Lord had heard his prayer. Accordingly, the prophet cried unto the Lord, and he brought the shadow 10 degrees backward, by which it had gone down in the dial of Ahaz." And from the same book, page 344 and 345, the visit of these messengers from the ruler of a faraway land gave Hezekiah an opportunity to extol the living God. How easy it would have been for them to tell them of God, the upholder of all created things, through whose favour his own life had been spared, when all other hope had fled. But pride and vanity took possession of Hezekiah's heart, and in self-exaltation he laid open to covetous eyes the treasures with which God had enriched his people. The king showed them the house of his precious things, the silver, and the gold, and the spices, and the precious ointment, and all the house of his armour, and all that was found in his treasures. There was nothing in his house, nor in all his dominion, that Hezekiah showed them not. Isaiah 39, verse 2. Not to glorify God did he do this, but to exalt himself in the eyes of the foreign princes. And that brings us to our 2 discussion questions this week. 1. How is Satan like the Assyrian Rabshakeh? Does he tell the truth when he says that you have sinned? Zechariah 3:1, "Then he showed me Joshua the high priest standing before the angel of the Lord, and Satan standing at his right hand to oppose him." How does God respond in the following verses 2 to 5? "And the Lord said to Satan, The Lord rebuke you, Satan, the Lord who has chosen Jerusalem rebuke you. Is this not a brand plucked from the fire?" Now Joshua was clothed with filthy garments, and was standing before the angel. Then he answered and spoke to those who stood before him, saying, "Take away the filthy garments from him." And to him he said, "See, I have removed your iniquity from you, and I will clothe you with rich robes." And I said, "Let them put a clean turban on his head." So they put a clean turban on his head, and they put the clothes on him. And the angel of the Lord stood by. What is our only hope against these accusations? Romans 8, verse 1, "There is therefore now no condemnation to those who are in Christ Jesus, who do not walk according to the flesh, but according to the Spirit." And question 2, does Satan stop his accusations when we are forgiven? Revelation 12, verse 10, "Then I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, Now salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of his Christ have come, for the accuser of our brethren, who accused them before our God day and night, has been cast down." After you are forgiven, when Satan goes on saying that you belong to him because of your sin, what is the nature of his accusation? Deuteronomy 19, verses 16 to 21. "If a false witness arises against any man to testify against him of wrongdoing, then both men in the controversy shall stand before the Lord, before the priests and the judges who serve in those days, and the judges shall make careful inquiry. And indeed, if the witness is a false witness, who has testified falsely against his brother, then you shall do to him as he thought to have done to his brother. So you shall put away the evil from among you. And those who remain shall hear and fear, and hereafter they shall not again commit such evil among you. Your eye shall not pity, life shall be for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot. The law of a lying, malicious witness. And to summarize this week's lesson, in response to the cry of a faithful king, God saved his people and showed who he is. the omnipotent King of Israel who controls the destiny of earth. Not only does he destroy those who attempt to destroy his people, but he also provides opportunities for others, no matter how Babylonian, to become his people. Inside Story. Our mission story this week is titled Unexplainable Voice, and it's by Andrew McChesney of Adventist Mission. Pavloda, a city of 300,000 people in northern Kazakhstan, isn't particularly large, but Valentina Schley couldn't seem to find the time to make the trip across town to deliver a gift from Germany. Valentina spent a lot of time caring for her 3 children. She also helped her husband make ends meet by selling homemade jam and pickles from a table on a city sidewalk. She felt badly that a gift received in a package from her cousin Nellie, who had migrated to Germany, was still in her house. Nellie had asked her to deliver the gift to her friend Olga. A month passed. One afternoon, Valentina was pausing to rest on a couch between house chores when she was startled to hear someone address her. "Stand up, pick up the videotapes, and go to Olga," the voice said. The voice wasn't audible. It spoke from within her. Not sure what was happening, Valentina quickly got up, put on street clothes, picked up the gift, and headed off to Olga's apartment building. As she opened the front entry door to the apartment building, she noticed that a woman entered behind her. The stranger followed her up the stairs to Olga's apartment. When Olga opened her door, she welcomed both women into her home. Valentina wondered what was going on. "Rosa, this is Valentina. Valentina, this is Rosa," Olga said, introducing the 2 women to each other. Then she turned to Rosa. "You need to talk to Valentina," she said. Rosa began to weep. Through tears she explained that she was facing numerous difficulties at home and had contemplated suicide. She also was seeking God, but she didn't understand what she was reading in the Bible. "Valentina is a Christian," Olga said. "She can help you." Valentina invited Rosa to attend Bible studies with her. Several months later, Rosa was baptized. Valentina said the experience underscored the importance of abiding in Christ as described in John 15:7 and 8, where Jesus said, "If you abide in me, and my words abide in you, you will ask what you desire, and it shall be done for you. By this my Father is glorified, that you bear much fruit. So you will be my disciples." When you have an abiding relationship with God, he can tell you where to go and whom to talk with, Valentina said. You can know his will. Part of the 2017-13 Sabbath offering helped open the first Seventh-day Adventist preschool in Valentina's hometown, Pavloda in Kazakhstan. And there's a lovely photo of Valentina sitting here, and I think it's inside her church.
Hi there. Thanks for watching this video on the Advent-band Ministries YouTube channel. Please subscribe and click the bell icon to be alerted whenever we upload new videos. So, until we meet him in the clouds, may God continue to bless you.
This lesson was read by Dr. Percy Harrold for Christian Services for the Blind. It's supported by the Sabbath School Department and Hope Channel Australia, and is rebroadcast by Christian Record Services and through podcasts at It Is Written in the United States, Hope Channel Germany, and through Apple iTunes and SoundCloud. Remember, God is always faithful.